Thanks for downloading a 3CR podcast. 3CR is an independent community radio station based in Melbourne, Australia. We need your financial support to keep going. For more information and to donate online, go to 3cr.org.au. Now stay tuned for your 3CR podcast.
We're putting up new buildings, we're knocking down the old. We're working in the summer heat and in the winter cold. And the labour power we sell, me boys, for a hard-earned weekly pay produces mighty profits for the greedy MBA. And whether we were born here or born in Italy, in Greece, in Spain or Ireland, in England or Fiji, we all of us are workers, united we must stand, until the wealthy bludgers have been driven from our land. We faced deregistration, it backfired in the face. We're not fooled by arbitration, we won't stay in our place. We hit the bosses hard and fast to win and keep our gains, and break a couple of concrete pours to back our log of claims. So keep your powder dry and hold your head up high. It's class to class and face to face, our limit is the sky. We've got a fighting history and we never will be cowed. Our builders' labour is a name to make a man feel proud.
And it's good morning, a very good morning from the Concrete Gang, because we're in the middle of a shutdown weekend. And
no, we're not. It's Friday, mate. Don't tell lies. And it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, little soldier.
Thank you. Righto, I'm an old man officially, and I'm now officially almost a very, very old man. Okay. Righto, it's a shutdown weekend, and I've got to say we were all looking forward to it, and we are going to enjoy it because it's got a bit warm, and it's a bit of a shock to the old system when it starts to get warm all of a sudden. But suggestion is, and we're going to get onto the whole thing in a minute, the Spring Carnival might be disrupted not by the heat, but by rain next week, Gorilla.
They said that. Hey, and the other thing is I've been poring over the form guide this morning because give the punters out there a winner for the Cup.
Uncle Dennis, I promised you.
But I think last year, didn't we? One year we said the same thing, and then we got off air and forgot to tell them the tip, didn't we?
And then had to re-record a bit of it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Not like us, is it? Well-oiled machine here at the Concrete Gang. Yes, but I have done a little bit of form, what form you can do, about 4 or 5 days after the Melbourne Cup, but well, luckily, because I did like Marmella, but that's been scratched this morning, and I think
in controversy.
Well, not scratched. Yeah, well, it didn't even get in apparently, or something's happened, but we're not quite sure because it's just happened. But anyway, so Marmella's out, which I thought was still a chance. But we've got something for you a bit later. Could be worth a little bit each way, isn't it? For our Concrete Gang listeners.
I've got to tell you...
Make sure I don't forget.
That's right. It was a very long cup of coffee this morning.
Yeah, I know.
Having a look at the form. He doesn't do anything by half measures. Ask him to read a book, hopeless. Ask him to read the form, 16 hours. Righto.
Yeah. Good. That's a fair, valid point.
It's a shutdown weekend, which means that we're off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday.
Beautiful.
Yes, indeed. And it's going to be, I think, a pretty good weather-wise period, but there is some talk of rain next week. And what more justice could there be than having a shutdown weekend, go back to work on Friday, which just happens to be Oaks Day, and it rains and we all go home after 4 hours?
Well, I reckon it's going to pour today too. They reckon this afternoon, although we can't warn anyone because it's not played till Sunday, but for all the asthma people, they reckon it's going to be bad for asthma people. But anyway, remember that big storm we had and all the people? No good.
Yes, indeed. And there were a few people members of the union, people in the industry who had family that died in that experience, and it is no small thing. It's no joking matter. But look, it is a shutdown weekend. Enjoy it with your family, with your friends. Have a good one.
And you'll have plenty in your pocket when we finish with you today. Hopefully.
Righto, now.
Well, we got Warren
Warren.
on your birthday, old mate.
Ancient Warren.
Yeah.
Now, OHS, we've had a couple of incidents, but one in particular had a little bit of extra in it. One issue suddenly led to another. Mervac.
Oh, the old Mervac. Oh, jeez. And what a bit of history there it was for the old Mervac too, because unfortunately for them, I'd worked there 40 years ago when they did the older fleet. And anyway, what happened, they were putting these, I don't know what you call them, the glass panels in, but they've also got like parts of the facade built into it, so it's one comes in one section, and they're all bolted together over in China, of course, because we don't make that here apparently, and that's why we're bringing it all in for China, which is another disgrace. But anyway, and when they were putting it in, part of it fell out. I think it was about, I don't know how many stories up, probably 20 stories up, and fell on the hotel next door on the roof, and could have been a very nasty accident. Probably lucky it fell that way, not out the front. But anyway, so we did an investigation, found out why it happened, and obviously the people doing the Q&A in China aren't doing a very good job, because this part wasn't actually bolted in, but you can't see because, excuse me, because it's internal.
The name of the company is Free Trade QA.
Yeah. So anyway, there's obviously a whole lot of measures put in that and all that now, but when we went to the meeting to tell the brothers and sisters what we'd put in place so it wouldn't happen again, someone said, but it's happened before, which we didn't know about. Oh, dear. So they did turn the tears, and the Mervac had to pay the price for that. I don't know whether...
Well, you can run, but you can't hide. And that is the point of the exercise.
Frankie, there's a bit of a lesson to you, Frankie. In future, you should put all your cards on the table, mate, because if you get caught with your pants around your ankles, we'll do the business from behind.
Well, the problem always is when you identify a problem and you have to actually go through a process of reinducting everyone on the job, etc., etc. What could be often a short matter and settled quickly ends up becoming a major bloody health and safety issue, which drags on and on and on because no one tells the whole truth, and then you start finding out all the rest of the stuff that goes on. The health and safety reps have to go do inspections. It becomes bigger than bloody Texas. But Mervac...
all turns to tears.
I think you're going to be a nomination for Scallywag for not telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now, just on the subject of truth, just an update on our Vets in Construction story from last week. Senator Lambie now knows exactly what the circumstances were, and methinks that perhaps she now realises she made a dreadful mistake and criticised the CFMEU when, in fact, these vets ended up better off. In fact, considerably better off. In fact, their rate doubled because they weren't on an EBA and they were on shit money and no other benefits. And they were supposed to be casuals and no casual loading. But now they are working for a crane company. They are very happy and they're getting on with life. Good luck to them. And Lend-Lease, maybe you should have checked before you brought them to the job as to what wages and conditions, what agreement, what document covered these blokes.
Well, that wouldn't be code compliant, would it?
No, it's an absolute sham. But it's fixed. It's been explained to the good senator. But where is the apology? Where is the explanation? Where is putting it right gone, Jackie? I'm sorry, love, you're just not doing it right by people when you don't mind taking assistance, but you don't want to give nothing back.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, that also leads on to the next subject with the Senate, and that's ensuring integrity. The legislation is going to be in the Parliament this month. And what we're asking people to do, and unions putting advertisements in papers and so on, we're asking you to email all these crossbench senators, not just Lambie, but also Griff and Patrick from South Australia and anyone else you can think of, and put it on them that what they're doing in terms of trying to do, shall we say, business with the Morrison government about getting money for their states, that you're also not there just to represent the states. You're also there to represent ordinary working people, and you should have a very serious think about what you're going to be doing to the trade union movement at a time when wage theft, the $300 million that Woolworths owe and all the rest of it is going on. That's when you need unions. You don't need political interference from governments, which is a constant theme in this country. And unions have been deregistered. People have been denied representation. People have actually had their wages and conditions adversely affected by political interference. So the crossbenchers have a little think about just what insurer integrity is all about. It's not about individuals. It's not even about a particular union. It's about basically smashing trade unions. And then they'll stand back and go, oh, Woolworths did the wrong thing, but who's going to highlight it? Nobody. Unions do. Righto, we might cut to a track.
Are we going to put the concrete gang ban on?
Yeah, that's a
on
good
Woolworths.
idea.
We've had a lot of success with our ban.
Yeah.
Well, name one we haven't won on. Every place we've banned, they've shut down, mate. I reckon it'd be a good call to shut down Woolworths, but we can give it a try.
Well, and to the beloved and revered, guess what? I'm not going to Woolworths on Saturday with you.
All right.
Which is going to cause a bit of grief, but never mind.
We're going to put the ban on Woolworths.
We're going to put the ban on Woolworths.
The concrete ban, no shopping on Woolworths until further notice.
Further notice, a little track now, and Jackie, it's another one for you. Willie and the Poor Boys, baby, please don't go. Jackie, don't go over to the dark side. Don't worry about all that personality shit. Vote against ensuring integrity. Vote against the attacks on workers' entitlement legislation. Forget about the state for a minute and think about working people. Righto. Brother, what
Tom?
else has been happening in your exciting life?
Well, mate, there's plenty of things you could talk about. Some you can't, you know. Well, I suppose we could talk about what a great man, Mickey Lewis. He's been made a life member of the union.
Yes, a cheerio to Mick.
Mickey and his lovely wife was there at over in Adelaide at the conference.
Yes, divisional conference.
The divisional C&G conference, and was made a life member of the union. And if anyone it should be Mickey Lewis. He's been a great trade unionist from the days from the BLs and still coming to the branch meetings, encouraging young people, and been fantastic. We had a little bit of split there for a while when he went with Normie, and we went with Camo and that. But
anyway, good unionist sticks with the union, and that's what Mickey did. And
exactly
he deserves his life membership.
He did, and he got up and made a bit of a speech, and he also won the raffle there. How's that for luck?
Unbelievable.
So, Mickey, good on you, mate. We love you dearly from the Concrete Gang, and no doubt you'll still be listening to you and your wife. I hope you had a good time over in Adelaide, and you deserve every accolade you can get.
Righto. Now, just a couple of things we need to report. Scaffold. There is a constant problem, as was demonstrated by that fatality in Sydney. A constant problem with people working on jobs, subcontractors, interfering with the integrity of the scaffold, removing sections of it, but most of all, the biggest problem, the biggest danger, removing the ties. And the tie is the method used to secure the scaffold to the structure. And when you remove that and you've got a whole lot of wind, then guess what? All the shade cloth that is there to keep dust on the job and so on and keep it out of the street, all of that suddenly becomes a great big sail and over it goes.
The silicosis on the job.
Yes, well, that's another issue. But in terms of the public, the shade cloth is there to prevent dust going over the side, prevent items going over the side, tools, materials, whatever. But if there's nothing securing the scaffold to the building, then the whole lot goes over the side, and it'll be the public who suffer as well as people on the job. So new methods are being developed to basically prevent people tampering with the scaffolds, and a number of those methods are now being, shall we say, developed to the point where government in more than one state, Tasmania, Victoria and New South Wales, are all looking at methods which will mean that only scaffolders who are actually the people who sign off on the integrity of the scaffold will be able to remove the ties, etc. Now, also, the state government have introduced industrial manslaughter, and it's passed the lower house as I understand it. And hopefully we'll pass the upper house and we will have industrial manslaughter. It's taken a while to get there, but we'll give it to the Andrews government. They actually carried out their promise. Also, the Andrews government have appointed a new chairman of WorkSafe, or WorkCover, John Merritt. He's back.
Been around.
Been around, John.
Jesus.
And Colin Radford is the new CEO. Now, he has a background in a number of government bodies. The question is whether he has got the backbone to do what has to be done to make WorkSafe the regulator that is supposed to be. Watch this space.
Are we ready?
We are ready.
Right, get your pens out. This is it. Now, as we said earlier, I did sort of fancy Marmalade a bit, but obviously it's been scratched under...
Marmalade.
Oh, sorry, what did I say? Marmalade. Jesus. Thinking of me guts again. Thank Christ you're here. So I've got a couple here. Look, you can't go past the Japanese things. They're winning everything, and their form stands up over here. So I think Chestnut Coat number 4 And I'd also throw in a youngster, number 22, Chris Waller's a trainer. He's been training up a treat over the Spring Carnival. And youngsters at big odds, but it'd be worth having something on each way and that. And Chestnut Coat, number 4. So that's it on the concrete, gang. We've had a good record there. We'll just see if it holds up, see if our form holds up. Because Ralph always talks about we when it wins, and then it's longy when it. Oh, sorry, who am I? Gorilla. It's gorilla when it turns to tears. Is that correct?
Who are you talking to?
I just heard you big noting yourself down there going, oh, we've picked this, have we?
We picked it because I had to sit through the bloody whole
the misery.
process.
All right, fair enough.
Righto, folks. What we're saying is Chestnut Coat.
Yes.
Number 4 for the Cup on Tuesday, and have it each way on number 22, Young Star.
Be good Quinella.
And a good Quinella. Yes, indeed. Hey, Uncle Dennis, and there's a few other people have been ringing in and at the branch meeting the other night asking for some tips. Let's hope these are...
Well, pity I never got on because I picked the Caulfield Cup winner and the Everest winner, and I was going to have them in one and the other, which would have paid $7,000. But I didn't because, well, I got it on a bit too late because that was the day I had to get the Kenworth up the,
We won't go into that graphic detail.
We won't. Under anaesthetic.
You're under anaesthetic.
But I do my best work.
Righto. Now, I also want to send a cheerio to our branch accountant, Edith Harris. Her mother passed away, and the funeral was this week. And so to Edith, who is an absolutely tireless worker in the bureaucracy of the union, keep it all running and keep us well and truly above the regulators' cunning and devious plans to disrupt us. Edith absolutely runs a tight ship money-wise, and all these regulators, they go looking, but they can't find nothing wrong because it's done 100% right.
I'll be checking your pay after that wrap-up.
Good point. Righto, so cheerio to Edith and her family.
Yeah, condolences.
Righto, scallywags.
Oh, got plenty of them, haven't we?
Woolworth.
Oh, mate. A little mistake. I mean, I can't... No, I'm not going to go on about this, but I am. It's a bit like... who was your other mate? The Calamari, whatever his name was. I mean, he reckons...
George?
Just a small mistake. Of course it was just a small mistake. It wouldn't have gone the other way, would it?
Yeah. Eh? Rockpool, the other one.
Rockpool? Oh, yeah. Mate. Geez, what they charging there? Oh, you wouldn't, you reckon it'd be giving a little bit out for the workers, but Rockpool's got done, yeah?
Yeah.
And now Woolworths, eh?
Aye.
The working class grocery shop.
Well,
300 million.
That tops just about everyone, I think.
What about our mates up the corner when we ban them?
No, I don't think anyone's got close to 300 million.
Well, do you reckon we can shut down Woolworths? I reckon we can.
We'll have a go. And Her Majesty and I will be leading the charge to Coles tomorrow morning.
Beautiful work.
Righto, now we've also got Mervac. If I'm not telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
No.
I want to nominate the AWU because they told all those fibs about how many members they had and how much influence they had in the Labor Party and all the rest of it. They can can us. They can can the CFMEU, but, mate, the AWU thought they were smart. Oh,
We could have told you they weren't.
Yeah, that's right. And I have another little blue with them because when the CFMEU is actually trying to do something in civil and infrastructure, they're around the back door playing little games, trying to stuff it all up for workers. Well done, boys. And independent scaffolds. Got caught out by loose lips with student visa holders pulling down a scaffold.
They got a good history.
My question is, what wasn't clear from the message from loose lips is, did they actually have a ticket to do it?
Oh.
Whether they were entitled to work is one thing, whether they had a ticket to do it's another. Anyway.
Bit of a decorated career they've had.
Danny, baby, mate.
Very
I'm sorry, bit ordinary.
Very ordinary.
We got any more? I'm also going to nominate ABD for Suki Lala.
Just because it's ABD?
No, just because they have been sooking big time lately.
Yeah,
you stuff your jobs up and then you want us to solve your problems for you.
Yep.
So you're a sook. Anyone else we got for Scallywags?
You can't blame Richard there, he's gone.
Oh, yeah, there's a few gone. Desert the ship.
Who else we got, mate?
No, that's about all I've got.
I'll tell you what, we haven't heard from Campo. He's over there on the farm over in Thailand. We haven't got any information, old Campo.
I've heard that he's so devastated by the experience he's hiding in some cave somewhere.
Well,
and he doesn't want to be rescued.
I reckon they had one look at him and just threw him in a cage so he couldn't eat. But anyway, Campo, he'd probably be tuning in because he'd be that paranoid we're putting shit on him, which we are.
Yeah, we are.
Be tuning in. So, anyway, Campo, I hope it's all going well for you over there, my old mate.
And maybe one last one. What about our mates from Grocon? Burning companies to avoid legal action by the looks of it. Two Grocon companies have been put into administration. Grocon Constructions Queensland and Grocon Constructions Victoria have been put into administration because Dexus, which is a big developer, is chasing them for $28 million.
Jeez.
So sounds like doing the normal business. Get rid of the company. Burn it.
Burn it.
Burn it. Righto.
And Buzz has let us down again this morning, so that's nothing's changed there.
No, nothing's changed there, but we do need to mention last week Verve got the big nomo for Scallywag, and this industry has some very bad aspects to it, the way companies are burnt to avoid their obligations to workers and subcontractors. But the developers, in one of the three Verve cases, has come to the party. He's sorting his stuff out, appointing another builder, paying money to keep the subbies going. And a second one is in the process of doing the same. As only one site left, and that's the Coburg site, as to whether or not they are going to appoint another builder and sort out all the money that's owed around the place. They want to get on with business, but, folks, why did you go to Verve?
All right, so get on the tips. Hopefully they all come through you.
Who's the winner?
Sorry?
Who's the winner for the Scallywag?
Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry.
Well, I want to say Mervac.
I think Mervac. Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Hands down.
Woolsworth is a bigger bloody sinner.
Frank and Mervac.
But let's go with Mervac for Scallywag of the week and ABD for the Suki Lala.
And we'll go in the same old way.
Dare to struggle. Dare to win. If you don't fight,
you lose.
You know bootleg Sal used to live across town. The law went there and it closed her down. Now you can't get the stuff no more. Now you can't get that stuff no more. No matter how you try, you can't buy, you can't get that stuff no more. You know that place on Jago Hill. The law took the gal and the liquor still. You can't get that stuff no more. Now you can't get the stuff no more. No matter how you try, you can't buy, you can't get that stuff no more. Little Suzanne, she used to sell hair grease. She got in trouble with the chief police. Now you can't get the stuff no more. Now you can't get the stuff no more. No matter how you try, you can't buy, you can't get that stuff no more. There go Joe with a great big knife. Somebody been messing around with his wife. Now he can't get the stuff no more. He can't get the stuff no more. No matter how he tries, he can't buy, he can't get that stuff no more. Play it. it away. But now you can't get it if you offer to pay. You can't get that stuff no more. You can't get the stuff no more. No matter how you try, you can't buy, you can't get that stuff no more. All of the gals used to walk the street. The Lord done run them off his feet. Now you can't get the stuff no more. You can't get the stuff no more. No matter how you...
You've been listening to a 3CR podcast produced in the studios of independent community radio station 3CR in Melbourne, Australia. For more information, go to allthews.3cr.org.au.